Do you know they agree so much more quickly than we do? I always said, I'm amazed when people want to do something negative, how quickly they agree. When we want to do something positive, you don't say how long it bloody takes. Everything takes time. And there's the best will in the world. But the one thing we need to realise is they are quicker than us. They are smarter than us. They haven't got the wisdom we have, because that comes from the experience and knocks and hard bruises of life. But they are smarter than us. They are quicker than us. And I'm a great believer, you know, it's not till you go to yet again, you go to Africa and there are 10-year-olds with AK-47s. They're running platoons of armies. There's nothing they can't do. But we should not underestimate what's the streets mean to you, what are your friends, your contemporaries? What do they get up to? What's peer pressure like?
Well, with my group of mates, they don't really like pressuring me into anything.
Unusually refreshing.
Yes, I am.
Can I tell you that's one of the single most encouraging collective responses I've had, which still tells me and confirms to me you're still 2 years away. That will change in a year. You won't have the choice. They will not have the choice. They will be told in no uncertain time, in terms.
I think it's about time we did definitely start bringing it all together. We are all, as you say, a bit wiser than the youngers, but they are. Just listening to what Ashley's got to say, it just made me stop and think of what perception I've probably had on the younger generation up until a fair few years ago when I got into childcare. You know, you do believe that the youngers are there to either cause trouble or they're not as knowledgeable or as clever as you are, and you've got nothing that you can learn from them. But definitely, as time's gone on, we do need to. It is now that we all as a group, as collective, as adults, and from a young age, it doesn't matter if it's 12, everybody knows a perception of their own life and how they want it to be. We now need to listen and understand. And I think if we can listen and understand, we can move forward, because from 12 to 13 to 14 to 19, you're going to progress and give something to everybody in an agency and in the community, and there's something that you're going to give to somebody who maybe not choosing the right path. You can give them that guidance that they need, and that brings them forward. They then put on to somebody else, and as you say, in a year you might have a collective community, especially on the Blackpool area, that is pulling together in one unity and not a divided unity, and I think that's what we've got at the moment.
But it's not taken long, because I knew the quality of these young people when I met them last night. I've equally met young people and they're not turned up the next day, because the social challenges they're facing are so huge. As one of them said to me, I'd love to do this, but I've got to find somewhere to live. And I went, bloody hell. So much for, what was that? That was the Energizers. I had 6 young people. All of their social circumstances meant they could not enjoy what they all had. And they were all good. They were all doing something in sport in the arts. Something that helped them escape from the realities of life or the injustices of life.